11 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Nice to have you with us here on Fox News Midday. I'm Andrew Capasso. We start with continuing coverage on the deadly flooding across the Hill Country happening right this second. Another day of search and rescue teams both in and around the Guadalupe River. Take a look at the latest numbers. At least 120 are dead across 6 counties, 96 in Kerr and Kendall counties alone. Now, we know that this morning there are 60 adults killed, 36 children. More than 160, meanwhile, remain missing. That includes 5 campers at Camp Mystic and a counselor there as well. Fox 8's Tony Davis live in Kerrville right now with the latest from crews on the ground and from the governor in a news conference we saw here on Fox 8. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Well, this morning's news conference was definitely different than it has been the past few days. No back and forth between the media and Kerrville Police. As Kerrville Police just got right to the point, especially with the Kerr County Sheriff not in attendance this morning. Now, they are asking for people to notify them if they are missing a loved one. Again, it was a very short briefing, but they did express their gratitude for all of the agencies that have come down here to Kerrville and along the Guadalupe River to come help in the search for all of those missing people. But this time they were also asked about the police radios and who they can contact with that or who they can speak to, but the Kerrville Police say that we're not able to answer that question at this time. Again, very little info today as the numbers did not change from yesterday into today. It might be different later on, but again, very short today as well, with the mayor not in attendance as well. Reporting live, I'm Tony Davis. Back to you.
All right, Tony, thanks for that. Our team coverage continues this morning with Fox 8's Taylor Whartonby. She's talking with a rancher who says despite everything the Hill Country has seen, there's still some hope. Taylor, good morning to you.
Good morning. We first spoke to Frank Siphon, a rancher here in the Hill Country, on Saturday. He was truly heartbroken. He has seen the devastation from the floodwaters firsthand, from the Hunt store completely damaged, nothing left of the Hunt post office, but bricks scattered, and even his ranch. The aftermath from the recent flooding tore through the communities along the Guadalupe River, leaving many like Frank at a loss of words. Today, Siphon tells us when we first spoke to him on Saturday, he was running on adrenaline, but he's now starting to feel better after seeing progress being made. When we caught up with him on Monday, his property was filled with piles of debris. While first responders were searching the area, he tells us crews are still combing through on his ranch, going through the piles of debris by hand. He also mentioned a crew with a kitchen was on his ranch cooking for the searchers and first responders, landing a helicopter right on his property. Siphon says this is the first time he has ever been in a disaster to this degree, but also highlights the amount of people who are working together. He has even established new friendship. Now, what he says he's really seeing out here is strangers helping strangers. Reporting live in Kerrville, I'm Taylor Whartonby.
All right, Taylor, thank you. Continuing coverage now, and we're learning more now about some of the victims in this tragedy. We'll start with this. Camille Santana's family says her body has now been found. On social media, her brother-in-law says Camille's been missing since the flooding. Camille's daughter Mila and her in-laws, Ileana and Eddie Santana Negron, remain missing this morning. And an Army vet has died in this disaster. His name is Bill Venus. His son says his dad's cart was found flipped over. He, though, was not inside. Bill's son says he was a great man and can't not hold a candle to his dad's accomplishments. Braxton Jarman, a soon-to-be sophomore at a high school in Leander, has died. He was a member of the band at his high school. Leaders there saying, "Rest easy, you will never be forgotten." Meanwhile, this morning, Braxton's stepmom and sister still listed as missing. The children of Jose Olvera and Alicia Ramirez say their parents have died. They worked at a property along the Guadalupe River near Hunt. Now, when a GoFundMe set up to help the family, the organizer describes Jose as the heart of the Fairweather Ranch where he worked. They say he took pride in the land, the people, and he says his work was always respected. And in Travis County, crews looking for the missing fire chief in Marble Hills. The department says its fire engine 5522 is outside for folks who want to pay their respects. Volunteer Fire Chief Michael Phillips swept away by floodwaters early Saturday while responding to a water rescue. Crews say they have found his car, but no sign of him. Kerr County leaders want to know if someone has heard from friends or family initially reported missing. You can call the Emergency Operations Center, the number right there on your screen, 830-258-1111. You can also email Kerrville Missing at dps.texas.gov. We have that phone number and that email up on our website, foxsanantonio.com. And you can help flood victims through our partnership. Fox SA is partnering with the Salvation Army for Sinclair Cares at Texas Tragedy Relief. There's the QR code to scan. That takes you to the place to help provide meals and hope to survivors and first responders who desperately need all that help this morning and for a long time.